In your life today, maybe it seems like there's a place where you're drowning in a circumstance, or it seems very, very intimidating to you that something's just going to take you down. But they awakened Jesus, and he rose in that situation, and he taught them a very important lesson. Here's the lesson I want to give you today. The lesson for all of us is this. Every problem that comes into your life, whatever it is actually an opportunity for God to show up and prove his power to you. Every problem in your life is really an opportunity for God to show up. Every test of faith is something that produces the ability to see that faith really works. Okay? So when your faith is tested, it's not testing to try to break you, it's testing to show you that God will come through for you. It's a reminder of that. And so their faith was being tested in this moment, but they awakened Jesus. He rises up, as you know from the story we read a moment ago, and he rebukes the wind and he rebukes the waves, and immediately nature responded to him. That's called supernatural, okay? When nature's doing one thing and Jesus says something else and nature responds to Jesus' words, that's supernatural. And our God is the supernatural God, okay? We must remember that when we're facing problems, don't ever let the nature of your problem define for you how the problem is going to turn out, because you have a supernatural God, okay? And a supernatural God is able to step into what seems to be natural, what's going to be happening naturally, and to do something that goes beyond what is natural. That's the God of miracles that we serve. And so Jesus rises in that situation. He says, "Peace, be still," and nature responds to the voice. Why? Because he was the one who created nature, okay? Nature had to respond to him because he was the creator of the very nature itself. And so, in fact, in the Greek language, perhaps the most effective rendering of that statement, when Jesus said, "Quiet," to the wind, he actually, the literal Greek is, "Be muzzled," put a muzzle on it. If you ever seen a mad dog and a muzzle's put on it, Jesus said, "Put the muzzle on. You need to shut up and stop this process." And immediately the Bible says that peace came in their storm. I want to encourage you today, if you're facing some kind of storm in your life right now, or as you go forward in your life, we are going to all face problems. It's not, our life as believers, we don't have an insurance policy against problems, but we do have a God in the midst of our problems. And the God who's with us in the midst of our problem is a God who can give you peace in the midst of your storm and get you to the other side. They eventually made it to their destination. Don't ever think that a test in your life is going to keep you from your destiny. No, if you'll trust God in the midst of whatever you're facing, even though it's a problem, you'll still find your destiny, because God will always bring you through to the other side.